I need the teachers to answer this question, okay? I'll ask you a question too. Are all the classes from the junior high here?
No.
Everyone that needs to be?
No.
Okay. Is everyone from the high school that's supposed to be here? Yeah. Okay. All right. Now I'll ask you guys questions and answers. Okay. Have you been having fun in summer school?
Yeah.
Because you've been wandering into my class when you're supposed to be changing tires. Not so much, I'm ratting on each and every one of you. Mr. Wright, they're in my class and they're all changing tires as soon as this play's done. You thought you could get away. Okay, well, here it is. It's the second to the last day. What are you guys going to do next week? We've had a lot of different things going on. I have to do this so I can see you guys, okay? So this one light is like right there in my eyes, so I can do this so I can see you, okay? We've been doing lots of things in our summer school class. We've been doing a play. We had some kids that are here all morning. They've been working on a play. We have other kids that come in for a first hour and second hour. Some come in for first, second, and fourth hour. Some come in for second and third hour. Some come in periodically just to visit, and that would be the driver's ed kids. I don't mean to give you guys a hard time, but I'm going to. So we have lots of different things we're going to do for you. We're going to show you everything we've done. We're going to start out with a couple of readers' theaters that we've been doing. And readers' theater is kind of fun. It's kind of like doing a play. It's kind of like telling a story. You don't have to memorize any lines, which has been a plus, but you still get to act like your character and you get to read a story and you get to have lots of fun. And then we're going to do our play. And I'll explain a little bit more about the play after our readers' theaters. And then if there's time, we'll do the other two readers' theaters, but we're going to have to keep an eye on the clock. You guys get home on your buses. Ooh, can't wait. Okay, well we're going to start out then with The Cat in the Hat.
The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play.
So we sat in the house.
All that cold, cold, wet day.
Except it was Sally. We sat there, didn't you?
And I said,
How I wish we had something to do. We went to row.
And too cold to play ball.
so we sat in the house.
We did nothing at all.
So all we could do was
Sit,
sit.
and we did not like it. Not one little bit.
And then something went bump.
And that bump made us jump. We looked,
Then we saw him step in on the mat.
We looked.
and we saw him, the cat in the hat.
And he said to us,
Why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny, but we have lots of fun that is funny. I know some good games that we could play.
Said the cat.
I know some new tricks.
Said the cat in the hat.
A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do.
Then Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day.
and our fish said,
No, make that cat go away. Tell the cat in the hat he does not want to play. He should not want to be here. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out.
No, have no fear. Have no fear.
said the cat.
My tricks are not bad.
The cat in the hat.
Why, we can have lots of fun, if you wish, with the game that I call up with the fish.
Put me down, said the fish. This is no fun at all. Put me down, said the fish. I wish not to fall.
Have no fear.
said the cat.
I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as I stand on the ball, with a book on my hand and a cup on my hat. But that is not all I can do.
said the cat.
Look at me. Look at me now.
The cat.
With a cup on a cake on top of my hat
I can hold 2 books. I can hold up the fish.
And a little fish ship.
and some milk on a dish.
And look, I can hop up and down on the ball.
But that is not all.
Oh no.
That is not all. Look at me.
Look at me.
Look at me now.
It is fun to have fun, but you have to know how. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake.
I can hold up those books.
Any fish on the rake?
I can hold up the fish, no little tiny man.
And look, with my tail I can hold up the red fan.
I can fan with the fan as I hop on the ball.
But that is not all.
That is not all.
That is what the cat said.
Then he fell on his head.
He came down with a bump from up there on the ball.
We sailed and we saw the things fall. And our fish came down to me, falling so fast. He said,
Do I like this? Oh no, I do not. This is not a good game.
said our fish as he lit.
No, I do not like it. Not one little bit.
But I like to be here. Oh, I like it a lot.
Said the cat in her hat and the fish in the hat.
I will not go away. I do not wish to go, and so.
Said the cat in the hat.
So, I will show you another good game that I know.
And then he ran up.
And then, fast as a fox, the cat in the hat came back with a box.
A big red wood box. It was shut with a hook.
Now look at this trick.
Said the cat.
Take a look.
Then he got it up on top with the tip of his hat.
I call this game Fun in a Box.
Said the cat.
In this box are two things I will show to you now. You will like these two things.
Said the cat with a bow.
I will pick up the hook.
You will see something new.
Two things, and I called them big one and big two.
These things will not bite you.
They want to have fun.
Then came out of the box thing one and thing two.
And they ran fast.
They said,
How do you do? Would you like to shake hands with big one and big two? And Sally and I did not know what to say.
So we had to shake hands with thing one and thing two.
We shook their two hands.
but our fish said,
No, those things should not be in this house. Make them go. They should not be here when your mother is not. Put them out.
Said the fish in the pot.
have no fear, little fish.
Said the cat in the hand.
These things are good things.
And he gave them a pat.
They are tame, oh so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet day. Now here's a game that they like.
Said the cat.
They like to fly kites.
Said the cat in the hat.
No, not in the house.
Said the fish in the pot.
They should not fly kites in the house. They should not. Oh, the things they will bump. Oh, the things they will hit. Oh, I do not like it. Not one little bit.
When Sally and I saw them run down the hall, we saw those two things bump their kites on the wall. Bump, bump, thump.
Bump.
Gone was blown the hall.
Thing one and thing two.
They ran up.
They ran down.
On the strings of the kite that some mothers make down.
We're gone with the dots are pink, white, and red.
Then we saw no kites bumped on the head of the bed.
Then those things ran about with a big bumps, jumps, and kicks, and with hops and big thumps, and all kinds of bad tricks.
And said, I do not like the way that they play. If Mother could see this, oh, what would she say? Then our fish said,
Look.
And our fish shook with fear.
Your mother is on her way home. Do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like to find us this way. So do something fast.
said the fish.
Do you hear? I saw your mother. Your mother is near. So as fast as you can, think of something to get rid of thing one and thing two.
So as fast as I could, went after my net.
And said,
With my net I can get, and I bet with my net I can get those things yet. Then I let down my net. They came down with a plop.
and I had them, at last.
Those two things had you stopped.
Then I said to the cat,
Now when you do as I say, you pack up those things and you take them away.
Oh dear,
Said the cat.
you do not like our game.
Oh dear.
what a shame.
What a shame.
What a shame.
Then he set up the things in the box with a hook. And the cat went away with a sad kind of look.
That is good.
Said the fish.
He has gone away. Yes, but your mother will come. She will find this big mess. And this mess is so big and so deep and so tall, we cannot pick it up. There is no way at all.
And then, who was back in the house?
Why the cat?
Have no fear, this mess.
Said the cat in the hat.
I always pick up my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know.
Then we saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake,
And the gown.
And the milk,
And the string.
and the books, and the dish,
and the fan,
And the fish.
and he put them away.
and then he was gone with the tip of his hat.
Then our mother came in and she said to us,
Did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do?
And Sally and I did not know what to say.
Should we tell her the things that went on that day? Should we tell her about it? Now what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you?
Say no.
Now we'll have one more reader's theater before our play, and this one is called Stone Sea.
A young man was walking.
He walked and he walked.
He walked all night.
And he walked all day.
He was tired.
And he was hungry.
At last he came to a big house.
What a fine house.
He said,
There will be plenty of food for me here. He knocked on the door.
a little old lady opened it.
Good lady, said the young man. I am very hungry. Can you give me something to eat?
I have nothing to give you, said the little old lady. I have nothing in the house and I have nothing in the garden.
And she began to close the door.
Stop, said the young man.
If you will not give me something to eat, will you give me a stone?
A stone,
Said the little old lady.
what will you do with a stone? You cannot eat a stone,
Ah,
said the young man.
I can make soup from a stone. Now the little old lady had never heard of that.
Make soup from a stone.
Fancy that.
There are stones on the road.
Said the little old lady.
The young man picked up the round gray stone.
This stone will make wonderful soup.
He said,
Now give me a pot. The little old lady got a pot. Now fill the pot with water and put it on the fire.
the young man said.
The little old lady did it to her soul.
Soon the water was bubbling in the pot.
The young man put the round gray stone into the pot. Now we will wait for the stone to cook in the soup.
He said,
The pot bubbled and bubbled. After a while, the little old lady said,
this soup is cooking fast,
It is cooking fast now,
said the hungry young man.
but it would cook faster with some onions. So the little old lady went to the garden to get some yellow onions
Into the pot went the yellow onions.
with the round gray stone.
Soup from a stone,
Said the little old lady.
fancy that.
The pot bubbled and bubbled. After a while, the little old lady said,
This soup smells good,
It smells good now,
said the hungry young man.
but it would smell better with some carrots. So the little old lady went up to the garden and pulled out all the carrots she could carry.
Into the pot went
The long carrots
with the yellow onions.
and the round gray stone.
Soup from a stone,
Said the little old lady.
fancy that.
The pot bubbled and bubbled. After a while, the little old lady said,
This soup looks good,
It looks good now,
said the young hungry man.
but it would look better with a chicken or two. So the little lady went to the chicken house to eat 2 fat chickens.
Into the pot went
The 2 fat chickens
with the long sweet carrots
and the yellow onions.
and the round gray stone. Soup from a stone,
Said the little old lady.
fancy that.
The pot bubbled and bubbled. After a while, the little lady said,
This soup tastes good,
It tastes good now,
said the hungry young man.
but it would taste better with some beef bones. So the little lady went to get some juicy beef bones.
Into the pot went
The juicy beef bones
with the 2 fat chickens,
and the lime thin carrot
And
and the
the
round
yellow-
gray stone.
soup from a stone,
Said the little old lady.
fancy that.
The pot bubbled and bubbled. After a while, the little lady said,
This soup is fit for a prince,
It is fit for a prince now,
said the hungry young man.
but it would be fit for a king with a bit of pepper and a handful of salt. So the little lady got the pepper and salt.
Into the pot went
The bit of pepper and a handful of salt.
the juicy beef bones
And the 2 fat chickens.
and the long thin carrots.
And the yellow onions. And the round gray stone.
Soup from a stone,
Said the little lady.
fancy that.
The pot bubbled and bubbled. After a while, the little lady said,
This soup is too thick,
It is too thin now,
said the hungry young man.
but it would be nice and thick with some butter and barley. So the little lady went to get some butter and barley.
Into the pot went
The butter and barley.
with a bit of pepper and a handful of salt
And the juicy beef bones.
and the 2 fat chickens
And the long thin carrot.
and the yellow onions.
And the round gray stone.
Soup from a stone,
Said the little old lady.
fancy that.
The Pop bubbles and bubbles. After a while, the little lady tasted the soup again.
That soup is good, she said.
Yes,
Said the hungry young man.
it is fit for a king. Now ask me, will you?
Stop!
Said the little lady.
This soup is indeed fit for a king. Now I will set a table fit for a king. So she took out her best tablecloth and her best dishes.
And then the little lady and hungry man ate all the soup.
The soup made with
The butter and barley,
a bit of pepper and a handful of salt,
the juicy equals,
and the 2 fat chickens,
and the limes and carrots,
and the yellow onion.
and the hungry stone.
Soup for a stone.
Said the little lady.
Fancy that,
Now I must be on my way.
said the young man.
He took the stone out of the pot and put it into his pocket.
Why are you taking the stone?
Said the little lady.
Well, said the young man.
The stone is not cooked enough. I will have to cook it some more tomorrow.
And the young man said goodbye.
He walked down the road.
He walked and he walked.
What a fine supper I will have tomorrow.
He said to himself, soup from a stone, fancy that.
In the days of live television, they used to stop the program at whatever point it was at and do live commercials. Whatever happened, happened. We're going to do kind of something like that today. We're going to all pretend we're watching television and it's a live TV show and you are the studio audience. We'll be doing our play and we'll have 2 commercial breaks and our theater students will come up and do their own commercials. Okay? So now we're going to present the driver's test.
Ben, it's not the end of the world.
Quit it, Mom.
Come on, Ben, let's just talk about this for a minute.
There's nothing to talk about. Not one darn thing. I blew it. End of discussion.
Mother's hug. Still think it'd be worth something. Well, pulling out of the parking lot, he turned right instead of left.
At the beginning of the test?
Yeah, it was a record, I think.
Well, at least you didn't run over a little old lady.
It wasn't a little old lady. It was a fairly agile adult male, from what I was told.
Whatever. Mom, maybe Ben's got some kind of brain dysfunction.
Your brother doesn't have any kind of brain dysfunction. He just gets nervous, that's all.
Whatever. He's your kid, so I guess you should know. Thought we had a new rule about cleaning up the clothes.
I gave them hugs. What happened?
What's for supper? I'm starved.
Got a 4-room Plutz for a son and a kitchen terrace for a daughter. What happened? I gave them hugs, but they turned into teenagers anyway. Don't you remember? Grandma's taking us out for dinner.
Oh yeah, the big celebration. Well, I bet your brother Ben ain't gonna be in the mood.
Isn't, not ain't, and maybe it'll cheer him up. Ben, get ready for dinner.
No.
Come on, Ben.
I'm not hungry. No. Would you leave me alone?
Don't think he's hungry, Mom.
Is it really that big of a deal?
That big of a deal, Mom. No license, no car, no dates. I mean, I really think you ought to look into the brain dysfunction thing. Maybe it's like cramps. He's going along fine until there's a turn coming up. He goes to turn, he can't, he reaches for the turn signal and he...
And Megan,
Yeah?
will you shut up before I clobber you?
Father, isn't that kind of hostile?
It's been a hostile afternoon. I can't figure out why can't Ben get a date without a license? Why I used to.
Ah, right. Walk uphills both ways. Hattie, you better get ready.
I thought I should stay home tonight.
Nah, go ahead. I'll I'll stay here and make sure Ben doesn't hang himself or anything.
Well, Grandma did call, and I could use the night out. Are you sure you don't want to come?
Nah, that's okay.
See you later.
What'd you buy? Whatever was on sale. I think it was tight. Oh, look, new and improved. Oh, look at this stain. That'll never come out. I think your clothes are done. I hope the stain came out. Oh no, our clothes are tied.
I can help. Find a list. It'll list those knots away.
Will it really work? These knots are really tight.
Trust me, I've seen hundreds of cases like this one before.
Okay, we'll try it. Well, it's the moment of truth. I hope the knots came out. Wow, it really worked.
I told you it would.
It really did whisk our problems away. How could you put pictures on my favorite shirt? It's brand new.
Cameron. Oh, hi, Stan. Pardon? Oh, the Ace driver isn't exactly the Ace driver, Stan. He blew it on a turn signal pulling out of the parking lot. Yeah, Mom thinks he set some kind of speed record for failing. Friday night? What's going on Friday night? Debbie Brimers, he's way out of his league, and not as tight. He was supposed to deliver his pizzas Saturday? Well, what's he gonna do? Well, I should probably go. I'll tell him you called. Okay, bye.
Definitely not funny, Megan. Definitely not funny.
Hey, I'm just a kid. I still like to play at driving a car. Dan called,
Yeah, what do you want?
so say hi, I guess. You told me about your date with Debbie.
He did, huh?
Yeah, I was kind of surprised.
Why? Surprised you go out with me?
No, surprised you'd ask her.
Well, the way I see it, she's got everything.
Except a brain, maybe.
Like you should talk.
Just don't want to see you get hurt, big brother. You're beat up enough already. Hey, Ben! Ben, I have some pots and chips for you.
I'm not hungry. Go away.
Well, I'll leave it out here just in case you get hungry. You answer the door. I'm gonna go take a shower and go over to Marshall's.
Megan, get the door. Would you get the door, Megan? Gosh, I hate her sometimes. Debbie, what are you doing here?
Well, I just came by to see my guy. I've been thinking about it all day.
Yeah, well, reservations anyway. I have to pick them up Friday.
I just adore Spin Doctors. They're the best band, and I know we'll have the best time.
Nice day, huh? Hey, I seen this really great movie the other day. It's called Jurassic Park. It's by Steven Spielberg. It's really good. Hey, we should go see it sometime.
Maybe sometime.
How about Friday? It's close, we can walk.
Stop teasing me. I wouldn't miss Spin Doctors for anything.
Well, I love the Spin Doctors too, but, you know, I'm running low on gas money and it's a long drive.
Well, if you don't think I'm worth it,
Yeah, Debbie, you're worth anything.
you're sweet. So, when are you gonna pick me up?
Debbie, I have to tell
Hey,
you.
I'm really thirsty. Can I drink this?
Yeah. I mean, no, don't.
Ah! What did you do? Shake it up? And what are you laughing at?
No, I was just... Hold on, get you a towel.
You hold on 1 second. Now, what do you think is just so darn funny?
Nothing. Just like...
This is my new boss, I'll have you know. I get all dressed up here to come and see you, and what do? You squirt Pepsi all over my clothes and my hair. It's just rude.
Debbie, it looks fine, really. I'm sorry.
What a mean trick. What do you do at Halloween? Put ground glass and candy?
No,
Don't make jokes. This is the least bit funny. If you hadn't,
Debbie, I didn't do it on purpose.
just get the towel.
Yeah, sure.
If it wasn't, I really wanted to go to Spin Doctors. I wouldn't even be here.
Here, I brought you a wet one and a dry one.
Thank you very much.
Debbie,
What?
I gotta tell you.
My new outfit is just ruined, and it's all because
Debbie, you're being dumb. The stains will come off.
dumb I being dumb. Who's the one who shook the can of pop and leave it?
I said I was sorry. Maybe I should have moved quicker. Maybe I shouldn't even left it there.
Maybe.
Well, fine. I shouldn't have left it there. But geez, it's not the end of the world.
Maybe, but you had no right to laugh at me.
I'm sorry. It was just sort of a tough day, that's all. It just appeared kind of funny.
Oh, Ben has a tough day, and I'm supposed to feel sorry for him.
I failed my driver's test again.
You failed again?
Yeah, my mom says I set a new speed record.
Oh, so great. Now, how are we supposed to get to the concert?
I guess we're not. I'm sorry.
I am not interested in how sorry you are. I turned on 2 other dates, had the chance to go with you to Spin Doctors, and now you can't get me there?
We can still go to the movie.
Not a chance. Don't ever call me again.
Wish I had a videotape of that. I thought you went to Marshall's.
I hadn't left yet. Can I ride with you? Please?
Yeah, go ahead. No backseat driving, Dave.
I promise. But kind of tell me what we're going to do first, okay?
First of all, I have to pull out a lot.
Look up for the little old lady! Jeez, drop your bags.
Fire trucks, we gotta pull over.
No, follow him. I want to see what the fire is. Ben,
What?
when I get old enough, will you teach me how to drive?
You need to find somebody better.
No, you're going to be great, really.
You really believe that?
Yeah, I do.
Sure then. Hey, I'm kinda hungry.
Well, there's McDonald's up ahead.
You wanna go in or through the drive-thru?
Let's go in.
Alright. Okay, here we are.
Don't forget the keys.
Not a chance. Next time, baby.
We're going to introduce our cast now, okay? Jenny Evenson. Kelly Josephson. And Vicki Anderson. And the rest of our you guys. Over here. And now we have, they just keep coming. We have one little presentation that we'd like to make. Many years ago, I was given an award by one of my mentors. Judy Lickland gave me the Golden Whip and Whistle Award for leadership in theater. And then I passed it on to Becky Ross one year when she was teaching the theater department because she actually had the gumption to come back. She enjoyed it so much. So we gave her the Golden Whip and Whistle Award. And last year she passed it on to Jenny Evenson. And Jenny is going to make her presentation. And this goes to a theater student in one of my drama classes who has shown leadership, who is a promising student, who is just ready to jump in and do whatever. So Jenny?
Kelly, come here.
The award this year goes to Kelly Josephson. This just means that you have to come back next year. Okay. We're going to hit the house lights, and we want the 3rd and 4th, 5th graders to go first, and you high school people can just stay. We want to get them up first.
Don't record me. You're supposed to be.
News update. Well, as usual, nothing is going on in Grantsburg, as if anything would ever go on in Grantsburg. Our baseball team has lost again. That's 7 in a row. They better get going. Now for the weather with Janelle Pierce.
Well, as you can see, we have no map, but pretending this is the United States, there are storm clouds coming in from the west. And there's also a rumor that there's baseball-sized hail.
Ow!
Maybe it's not a rumor. Back to you.
Well, I guess now we have some news, on which we will fully update you on as soon as we find out exactly what has happened. And now back to our program. Cut.
One morning, Winnie the Pooh was on his way to visit his friend Piglet. Although Pooh's head was stuffed, he was a cheerful fellow. As he walked along through the woods, he was on the sign to himself.
Who did not look where he was going?
All of a sudden, someone bounced into him. Pooh found himself flat on the ground.
Tigger was sitting at his tent.
Hello, Pooh, said Tigger. It's a fine day for bouncing. Tigger helped Pooh get up. Thank you, Tigger, said Pooh. I was just thinking, it's a fine day for going to visit Piglet. I was on my way to see Rabbit, said Tigger, but I will come along with you. And Tigger bounced away.
Tigger bounced on the head of Pooh.
He bounced so fast,
And he bounced so far.
that he bounced right into Piglet. Tigger, cried Piglet, you scared me. I'm sorry, said Tigger.
He helped Piglet get up.
Now I'm off to see Rabbit, said Tigger. Why don't you and Pooh come with me?
Away he bounced again.
Tigger bounced into Rabbit's garden. Rabbit was busy counting carrots.
Suddenly, Tigger bounced on top of him.
Hello there, Rabbit,
Said Tigger, Tigger, you're a pet.
cried Rabbit. When Pooh and Piglet reached the garden, they helped Rabbit to his feet. Rabbit was very angry at Tigger.
Why are you always so bouncy?
He cried. Bouncing is what I do best, Tigger said. And he began to sing. The wonderful thing about tigers is, tigers are wonderful things. Their tops are made of rubber. Their tails are made of springs. They're bouncy, flouncy, flouncy, full of fun, fun, fun. The most wonderful thing about tigers is, I'm the only one. By the time Tigger bounced away, Rabbit's whole garden was ruined.
Later that day, Rabbit came up with a splendid idea for unbouncing Tigger.
He told Pooh and Piglet about it.
We'll take him on a light tour and leave him in the woods, said Rabbit. When we go back to give him the next one, Tigger will not be so bouncy.
That's a splendid idea, said Piglet.
What do you think, Pooh?
But Pooh was sitting in a cozy chair, and he had fallen fast asleep.
Piglet poked him. I think it's a splendid idea, said Pooh after Piglet told him all about it.
The very next day, Rabbit, Pooh, and Piglet took Tigger into the woods.
When we come back to get Tigger tomorrow,
Said Rabbit.
let's all be done. He'll be a sad Tigger, a sorry Tigger. And Rabbit, I'm so glad to see you, Tigger.
Tigger bounced farther and farther away. He did not know about Rabbit's idea to leave him in the woods. The three friends called all along. Quick, said Rabbit.
Hide inside.
They climbed into the log. Tigger soon came back to look for them. Hello, he called. No one answered.
Tigger stood on top of the log.
He called to his friends again. They still did not answer. They must be lost, thought Tigger.
And he bounced away to find them.
As soon as Tigger was out of sight, Rabbit, Pooh, and Piglet started home. After a while, they came to a sand pit. Something is wrong, said Piglet. I'm sure we passed by here before.
Nonsense.
Said Rabbit. Keep walking. Soon they came to the sand pit again. I believe we're lost, said Pooh. We have been looking for home, but we keep finding the sand pit. Maybe if we start looking for the sand pit, we will find our way home. I'm sure I know the way, said Rabbit. You two wait here and I'll find it. Pooh and Piglet waited for Rabbit. They waited
And waited.
and waited.
The rabbit did not come back.
At last, Pooh took Piglet's hand. Let's follow my tummy, said Pooh. Whenever I get hungry or honey, my tummy leads me home.
Sure enough, Pooh's tummy found the way.
Just as they came out of the woods, Tigger bounced into them. Oh, Tigger, said Pooh. Rabbit is lost in the woods.
Tigers never get lost, said Tigger. I'll go back to find him.
He bounced away. Meanwhile, Rabbit was all alone in the darkest part of the woods. He was very, very lost.
Every time he looked around, he thought he saw someone watching him.
He heard all sorts of scary noises. Crunch, 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 crunch. Then Rabbit heard someone creeping in bushes. Help, Pooh! Help, Piglet! He shouted. Suddenly, he was bounced to the ground. Tigger! Rabbit cried. I'm so glad to see you. Tigger led Rabbit out of the woods.
Poor rabbit.
His splendid idea of throwing bones in Tigger had not worked out very well. Bright and early the very next morning, Tigger went to Kaga's house. Kaga was busily sweeping the yard.
May I take Roo for a walk with me?
Asked Tigger.
Of course, dear, said Kaga.
As Tigger bounced along, Roo rode on his back. Can Tiggers climb trees? Asked Roo.
That's what Tigers do best, said Tigger. I will show you.
Tigger found a tall tree and bounced from branch to branch.
He bounced up.
Ooh, Tigger, squealed Roo.
He bounced higher.
Ooh, Tigger,
Roo squealed again. He kept bouncing higher and higher.
Soon they were near the top of the tree.
When Tigger looked out, he was very scared. How did this tree get so high?
He cried. Isn't it fun? Said Roo.
No, answered Tigger. Forgot to tell you, Tiggers can climb down.
Hooray! Squealed Roo. We'll stay here forever. Just at that moment, Pooh and Piglet came by.
They happened to look up at the tree.
Piglet, whispered Pooh, there's a jaguar. Are jaguars fierce animals?
Cried Piglet.
I'm not really sure, said Pooh. Let's walk a bit closer and see.
When Pooh and Piglet reached the tree,
They saw Tigger and Roo near the top. Hello! Called Roo. Tigger is stuck.
don't worry, Tigger.
Called Pooh. You look at Christopher Robin. He'll think of a way to rescue you. Before long, Christopher Robin appeared.
He ran to the tree with Rabbit and Kanga.
I do hope Tigger has learned his lesson,
Said Rabbit.
maybe he'll stop bouncing now.
Christopher Robin took off his coat. He told everyone to hold on to a corner so Roo could jump into it.
After Roo came tumbling down, Christopher Robin called to Tigger.
Now it's your turn to jump.
He said,
Tiggers don't jump, they bounce, said Tigger. But if I ever get down from here, I promise never to bounce again.
did you all hear that? Cried Rabbit. He promised to stop bouncing.
Tigger closed his eyes and let go of the tree.
Down, down, down he fell. He landed on the coat with such a thump that everyone fell backward.
Tigger was so happy to be down.
He started to bounce.
But Rabbit held up his hand.
No bouncing, Tigger, he said. You promised never to bounce again.
That's right, said Tigger. I did.
So he began to walk away.
Without his bounces,
He was a very sad Tigger indeed.
Roo watched his unhappy friend.
I like that old bouncy Tigger better, he said.
So do I, dear.
Said Kanga. So do I, said Pooh and Piglet. Everyone looked at Rabbit. Well, said Rabbit, so do I guess. All of a sudden, a tear came bouncing back.
Do you really mean it, Rabbit? May I have my bounces back?
He cried. Yes,
Said Rabbit.
I really mean it,
Hooray!
said Tigger. And off he bounced, happy to be his old bouncy self again.
Eve in the morning.
Left, left, said,